Alex Eala has officially announced his partnership with Nike, and the entire tennis world is in shock over what happened. The agreement has been signed, the collaboration verified, and the specifics of what Nike is providing this young lady are astounding. However, what is taking place on the other side of the story is what makes it even more compelling, because Aryna Sabalenka is sitting there watching everything happen with what can only be described as immediate sorrow, while I am being praised and lavished with one of the most lucrative endorsement deals in women's tennis. And the explanations for that will leave you dumbfounded. There had been rumors going around for weeks that she had accepted a $45 million deal from Nike. However, as Eala was acting in the manner of champions, there was no formal confirmation. She competed at the Dubai Open with her head down and her head focused in, not letting the outside commotion distract her from her goal. The biggest companies in the world are rushing up to put their names on hers because of her level of professionalism and dedication at such a young age. Everything changed as soon as the Dubai Open concluded. When Eala arrived at Nike's headquarters, they had something truly remarkable in store for her. They didn't just give her a contract and end the matter there. As a testament to everything she has already accomplished in her brief career, they constructed a whole gallery within their headquarters with her most memorable moments displayed on the walls. They had a specially made pair of shoes made for her, a really meaningful and intimate way to show her how much you appreciate her. The message was very apparent as Nike unveiled the red carpet in the most stunning way. Alexa is more than just a new addition. Nike is treating her as the future. Now, the arrangement itself is worth dissecting because, while the numbers are impressive on their own, the partnership structure is what actually reveals the whole picture. The $45 million over 3 years that has been published is already startling. However, the agreement's performance incentives suggest that the overall value could rise significantly. The part IA is playing in the Nike ecosystem, however, is what really sets this apart from a typical endorsement deal. She's not only getting paid to wear their attire to court, she is being promoted as Nike's official spokesperson for the whole Southeast Asian market. This entails personalized attire, significant international advertising campaigns, and a degree of brand awareness that is normally only available to the top athletes on Nike's whole roster. Nike is effectively giving her a platform that goes well beyond tennis. And they are placing a significant wager on her celebrity status to increase their visibility in one of the world's most significant and quickly expanding markets. And considering the wider picture is necessary to comprehend why Nike took this tough action. They had been keeping a tight eye on Eala for a while, and they were persuaded by what they seen that she truly embodies something unique. There is hardly anything else in the sport at the moment like the excitement she creates whenever she competes. In order to see her perform, thousands of admirers have been swarming the streets and venues throughout the Philippines and Southeast Asia as a whole. She is more than just a tennis player. For millions of people, she represents pride and opportunity, making her a cultural phenomenon. The marketing team at Nike realized they were witnessing a once-in-a-generation opportunity, and they weren't the only ones. Eala was being vigorously pursued by both Adidas and New Balance, and Nike was aware of how fierce the battle was. They were also painfully reminded of what happens when you hesitate. One of the most expensive errors in Nike's recent history was losing Coco Gauff to New Balance. Nike was too sluggish to take action, so they had to watch from the sidelines while golf became one of the most well-known and lucrative sports. They had no intention of letting that occur again. They arrived at the table right away and gave it their all when the chance to meet Eala arose. The tennis community is truly in disbelief at this point in the story because the situation in Sabalenka offers a contrast that is nearly impossible to comprehend. Sabalenka is going through something entirely different with the same brand, while Eala is being greeted at Nike headquarters with exhibitions, unique shoes, and a historic $45 million deal. Furthermore, the disparity between Nike's current treatment of these two sportsmen could not be more obvious or instructive. Sabalenka is the top-ranked person in the world. She has won several Grand Slam titles. She has worked with Nike for many years and accomplished achievements that very few athletes in the sport's history have. Nevertheless, Nike rejected her desire for recognition commensurate with her magnitude, particularly for a distinctive tailored costume that represented her status as the world's best player.
And after Aryna Sabalenka said that she would not be getting any star treatment at the Slams next year. I'll discuss whether Aryna is truly being snubbed by the swoosh brand.
They stated unequivocally that they would not give her that much prominence. Give that some time to sink in. The world #1 turned down a personalized suit from the same company that just gave a teenage player $45 million and built her a gallery. It is quite astounding how disrespectful that contrast is. According to reports, Sabalenka and Nike's relationship has been steadily deteriorating for a while, and a number of incidents have greatly exacerbated this disintegration. Her contentious remarks after Roland by Coco Gauff Nike, a company that takes great care to protect its public image, was extremely uncomfortable with the massive triumph. Nike was really unhappy about being linked to that dispute, and it signaled the start of a noticeable change in how they were handling their relationship with her.
Been in the headlines this season alone multiple times. First for smashing her racket following her Australian Open loss to Madison Keys, and then of course that infamous Roland Garros press conference situation where she downplayed Coco Gauff's success, and she faced a lot of criticism for that.
An additional element of stress was created by her well-publicized loss to Madison Keys at the US Open. Then there were the events surrounding the WTA finals, which were said to have reached a breaking point. She was accused of acting inappropriately toward opponents, particularly grave accusations regarding her actions after losing to Elena Rybachina in the championship match. If accurate, these claims reflect the same kind of connotation Nike has been trying to disassociate itself from. What was being reported apparently upset the brand, which seems to have sped up their decision to disassociate themselves from Sabalenka in a very public and purposeful manner. According to people familiar with the matter, Sabalenka has been contacting Nike personally in an effort to preserve what little of their relationship may still exist, and she has confirmed that Nike will no longer be making custom dresses for her. However, based on all that has been published, this is not going in a good way, and the relationship might not last the remainder of the season. All of this is made even more stunning by the timing. Eala is being greeted like royalty when she enters Nike headquarters at the same time as Sabalenka is losing ground and witnessing the company distance itself from her. No amount of spin can change that message. Nike is clearly leaning in Alex Eala's direction as they look to the future. This is a pivotal moment not only for Eala personally, but also for Filipino tennis, Southeast Asian sports, and the larger discussion regarding the direction of women's tennis. One of the most important endorsement deals in the sport has just been given to a young woman who has worked incredibly hard to get this position and who maintained her professionalism and focus, while the greatest contract of her life was waiting for her. And every aspect of the manner Nike's celebration of her arrival indicates that they think something genuinely monumental is about to happen. We would like to hear from you now, though. Do you believe Nike made the right decision in signing at this point in her career Eala to a $45 million deal? What about Sabalenka? Does a world #1 and multiple Grand Slam champion deserve better than what Nike has given her? Can their collaboration be salvaged? Or is it doomed? We would like to hear exactly where you stand on all of this, so please share your thoughts in the comments below.